Y ahora mismo está en directo la alta representante de la Unión Europea para el exterior, Kaja Kallas, asegurando y presentando el Pacto de la Unión Europea para el Mediterráneo, en Barcelona.
In parallel, the geopolitical importance of the Mediterranean is only becoming clearer. It has also been at the top of the EU's foreign policy agenda since my first day as HRVP, from the fall of the Assad regime to the war in Gaza. Truth to be told, unchecked aggression only breeds more aggression. We all face a more dangerous and complex world than most of us have known in our lifetimes, where international rules and norms are being trampled everywhere. But I believe that we are all reaching for the same goals: peace, better lives for our people, and the chance at the progress. Amid the earth-shaking changes, we can only achieve these objectives through stronger partnerships and far more cooperation. I also believe we can only do this by working together as equals. In other words, we need to reset our relationship. The new Pact for the Mediterranean is part of this reset. Take our economic relationship. The EU is already the largest trading partner for the region. Trade between the European Union and the rest of the Mediterranean has increased over 60% in the last 5 years. But our joint potential today is still huge. We are talking about sustainable blue economy, new digital infrastructure, integrating supply chains, and boosting and diversifying energy flows. When we speak about strengthening ties between our peoples, which is at the start of our reset, think about education and cultural exchanges, revived tourism and researchers working together across the sea. As Dubravka will mention, there are more than 100 new ideas and actions, from a new Mediterranean university to building artificial intelligence factories and launching a new initiative for Mediterranean startups. Our message is simple. Our current relationship is good, but we can do better. Because we have done better in the past, and we must do better in the future, because the context requires it. Dear friends, my grandmother used to say, what you can't hide, you have to emphasize. In the same way, we are not glossing over the problems we see. On security, for example, we see similar challenges in the Mediterranean Sea that we see in the Baltic and Nordic seas. Shadow fleet ships pose major security risks to both our regions. This is because they help Russia circumvent sanctions to fuel its illegal war. They can be used as launch pads for drones and attacks, and they pose major environmental risks. We want to work more closely with you to resolve these issues, including through regional security forum. In practice, this means cooperation through the EU's military and civilian missions in the region, sharing situational awareness, and improved coordination on common security threats. Durable, just, lasting peace in the Middle East is another challenge that we certainly cannot and should not hide from. And I'm sure it will dominate our discussions today. Gaza's stability is a priority for us all. The European Union is the largest financial backer of the Palestinian Authority and the largest humanitarian donor. Most recently, we organized the Palestinian Donor Group meeting to raise awareness also on the crucial reforms being carried out by the Palestinian Authority. We believe there is a brighter future for the Palestinian people and the region as a whole. The European Union has a role to play in supporting the peace process. I know we can bring a credible contribution that adds value if we all work together. We cannot underestimate the challenges we face, but rather seize the opportunity to work in addressing them. Dear friends, in the corner of the ancient city hall in Bruges, nestled among the frescoes representing the city's trading partners across Europe, we see Tunisia and Egypt inscribed on the wall. These references are a reminder of the glory days of Mediterranean trade, but more importantly, they call for Europe to acknowledge the deep roots between our regions, and to move from history to action here and now. This is what the new Pact for Mediterranean is all about. Shukran jazilan. Thank you. Gracias. Now I give the floor to my good friend Dubravka. Please, the floor is yours.
Good morning. Thank you, Kaja, for setting the tone. Dear Jose Manuel, dear ministers, dear colleagues, dear ladies and gentlemen, this is a special moment today. 30 years after Barcelona Declaration, we are marking new era in our collective engagement across the Mediterranean. So let me sincerely thank all of you ministers, because also your participation demonstrates the strategic importance we all attach to strengthening our cooperation. On personal note, I was here in different capacity on the 10th anniversary of Barcelona Declaration. It was 10 plus. At that time I was mayor of Dubrovnik. So I'm so happy and motivated to follow the work of Mediterranean, and I'm really thankful that I can work on this in different capacities. Thank you so much. So the Pact for the Mediterranean, which we are launching today, sets out a new ambitious framework of cooperation. You know that we have been working on this.
Kaja Kallas, la alta representante de la Unión Europea en el exterior, en Barcelona. Desde ayer también se encuentra en la ciudad condal, dando cuenta del Pacto del Mediterráneo y también, de nuevo, dejando mensajes para Vladimir Putin, para, en este caso, rebajar las pretensiones del Kremlin de cara a lograr un acuerdo de paz que satisfaga los intereses de Moscú. Ese famoso plan de 28 puntos que finalmente, después de esas conversaciones de Ginebra el pasado domingo, son algo más favorables a Ucrania.